I was once asked the question, how do the colors coincide with the use of substances? It is a good question because there is a correlation and different temperaments prefer to use different drugs. Let's see if we can score some answers. First, a word on why people might choose to abuse substances. Most people, when feeling out of esteem and are unable to extract enough joy from doing things they value from their primary color, often shift to their secondary or tertiary, then quaternary colors. I refer to this phenomenon as downshifting. As they shift downward through their gears, they may turn to substances, legal and illegal, to help them cope with their primary color and happiness, or their transition to a different color in their spectrum. As you can imagine, there are chemicals that will turn any color into a different color. For instance, amphetamines and other uppers induce orange behaviors. Hallucinogens and mind-expanding drugs like LSD induce green experiences. Cannabis induces blue relaxation, and methylphenidate or Ritalin induces gold behaviors. And the list goes on and on. Oranges, ever the risk takers, are more prone to use the illegal drugs. Golds, ever the obedient ones, are more prone to use legal ones, like alcohol. Again, they use these drugs to enhance characteristics in their primary color that they value, or they use them to help perform the behaviors of the other colors in their spectrum when their personality color fails them. Finally, because it is legal and socially acceptable, alcohol is the drug of choice for golds and blues, and those who could lose their jobs if they started taking illegal substances and failed to pass a drug screening test. Alcohol is often used by those types of people who are trying to cope with unhappiness in their immediate relationships and experiences. For example, let's examine the men and women serving in the armed forces. Because the majority of people in the military are gold, or oranges acting like golds, alcohol can be used to escape from their responsibilities or help them relax when they finally have a moment to let their hair down. Unfortunately, substance abuse also brings out the dark side of their personality, which for these two colors is often aggression and domination and belligerence and violence. In other online resources, I've identified some of these negative behaviors by personality type. In dealing with substance use, whether it's legal or illegal, the best way to help the person overcome their dependence is to help them adopt attitudes and healthy behaviors that bring them joy. For example, blues need to do activities that bring them joy, such as taking care of others, building interpersonal relationships where there is a lot of expressed love on both sides of the relationship, giving them opportunities to make a difference in the world, or any of the other blue values that are identified in my other books and videos. Greens, golds, and oranges each have a different set of attitudes and behaviors that bring them joy. Therefore, as a counselor or coach or someone who just wants to help out a friend or a loved one, you can help those who are struggling develop the skills they need to make positive choices that will bring them the joy they need to survive and thrive. Choices which are significantly different for each color. As always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe because there is a lot more we still need to talk about. Have an insightful day.